Just before we go, I want to tell everybody as well, a special day on the show today because we have a returning guest, if you will, but this time he's in front of the cameras.
So proud of him.
So proud of him. Cody is here, and he was a volunteer with us here on Daytime and all over Rogers TV for many years, and he's made his new movie, and we're getting to talk to him about it. We can't wait to chat with him.
Yeah, you're going to be blown away by this movie and the research that he's done, and the quality of the filmmaking is incredible. And he used some other Rogers volunteers as well to put the film together, so we're so excited to talk about that.
Quality!
Quality!
That's Rogers volunteers.
That's what we do right here, baby. We're got the best.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this with Daryl, we think. And we're going to talk to Cody. We're so excited to speak to Cody about his movie, and this is a special movie that we're going to be talking about because it has a really special message that you're going to take away with you when you see the movie, and Cody did such a great job putting this together. It's getting a lot of buzz and even some controversy.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about the controversy. I'm kind of surprised about it a little bit, but I guess
I'm not. Because you never know. Well, no, because people will find something.
Well, that's true.
You know, and people love it, right? But it's great what he's done. So we're not going to tell you anymore. Wait till tune in for Cody's interview and you'll find out more. Roofies and Romance.
Roofies and Romance, exactly. Great film. And we're going to take a quick break right now, and we're going to come back with the second half of the show. So don't go away. We've got lots more coming up right after this.
La, la, la. Hey.
Yes, told you I'd kick your ass. I have to go to the bathroom. You okay, hon? Yeah, I'm fine.
Just a taste. We're not showing you any more. You have to get the DVD for yourself of Cody's brand new film. I'm so excited. Not only is he a wonderful volunteer and worker with us here at Rogers TV, but we can call him Filmmaker.
Exactly.
Cody, it's great to see you, and congratulations on all of your success. It's wonderful what you've done. I think we just saw a little tidbit there. I think we should give the viewers a synopsis of what the movie is about, because the rest of our discussion is really going to center around that. So share with the viewers what it's about.
Okay, well, the film is called Roofies and Romance, and it's a psychological exploration of a sociopathic date rapist. And it basically begins on one night as he's getting ready to go out. You know, he's brushing his teeth, he's getting dressed, you know, he's a charming, good-looking man. We get to see him in his domestic life, who he lives with, the people in his house. Most people don't realize that these people are not strange, lonely people that sit alone. They have families, they have, you know, people around. So we see that. Then we see him go to a local bar that he's, you know, close friends with the bartender there, and we see him interact with his so-called friends. Then from there, we see, finally we meet his victim for the evening, or his choosing, the victim that he chose. And we see how he interacts with her. And it kind of gives us these three circles of sort of how these people operate and the masks that they throw up on our faces, you know, to basically, I guess you could say, trick us.
So, Cody, why did you choose this subject matter? Because TL and I mentioned it earlier, you're getting some controversy over it, but why did you delve into this?
Well, it's kind of interesting, actually, because I always find myself kind of a curious person, and I guess what ended up happening was I came across this article I was reading one day, and there was a statistic that shocked me in this article. The statistic was that in the last 20 years, the number of violent crimes against women, statistically speaking, have increased. And, you know, automatically you think, wow, well, we've made such leaps in human rights in the last 20 years that, you know, something like that.
You think it would be opposite?
Totally, completely. And so, being curious, I dove into that and explored that more, and eventually from there I found something else that was more shocking to me, which was the idea that most people, especially in my age gap, I'm in my early 20s, they don't really understand what date rape is.
Right.
You know, they think that most rapists are these people that jump out of the bushes with a bag over their head. Now those, and they never know them. Now those are rapists, those do occur, but the majority of sexual violence is committed through people who that we know, that we see on a regular basis.
Yeah, you would never guess.
Absolutely.
We should mention as well, I want to point out that you're quite factual in how you tell the story, because you went through quite a process of research to make sure you got it right, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no, I totally. I spent like 6 months or so doing like intense research, lots of interviews with, I interviewed people high up in the police force, excuse me. I interviewed a rape counselor. I interviewed people who work in law, in the courts, about who see these dangerous offenders, you know, come up for parole and these types of things.
Many different perspectives.
Absolutely. You know, it's very important when you're dealing with a film that, you know, like you said, you know, can be controversial, or at least some people, that you have the perspectives and that you have the facts to kind of back up your choices, right?
So let's talk about the reaction to the film. We mentioned there was some controversy, but you know, TL and I, from what we've seen, what an incredible piece of work you've put together here. What has been other people's reactions so far?
People have you know, I mean, it's visually a beautiful film. It looks really good. I have my entire crew to thank, many of which are Rogers volunteers who I got involved in the film, and I got to thank them for that. But as content-wise, you know, there's been a lot of women who've seen the film have really appreciated it. They're like, you know, this is very good that someone's exploring this idea, you know, in such a way that I am, which is I'm dealing with a lot with the facts, and it's very psychological, and you know, it's all about how he moves, and you know, how, like, we witness sort of how he does things, you know, with the glass and the things he says to sort of get people to do things, because that's one thing about sociopaths, they're very convincing because they don't feel anything. You know,
well, Cody, I mean, it is, like we said, it's very commendable what you've done. You mentioned your age, you're in your early 20s. You're telling this controversial story, and you researched it well, and you're telling it from a guy's point of view, which is something to be said as well. We really thank you for coming and sharing the story with us today.
Well, thanks
Congratulations,
for having me.
heartfelt.
Come back when your next 2 films come out.
If he comes
he's
back,
working on a feature film.
He'll be like,
I don't know,
you have to call my people. Yeah, he's like, oh, no, sorry, guys. We want to tell everybody that you can see this this DVD. Go to his website, www.roofiesandromance.com. Pretty soon there's going to be a big premiere, and we'll be shopping for gowns and all that. But we'll let you know about that when it happens. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
La, la, la. Hey.